here's what this delay could mean for us. Okay, so if you don't know already, Breath of the Wild 2 has sadly been delayed. And we kind of foresaw this. I mean, a lot of people commenting on our past videos and me interacting, you know, with the community, we were kind of thinking, maybe Breath of the Wild 2 is going to get delayed until next year or the following year. And well, it's happened. A couple of days ago, if you don't know already, there was an announcement by Nintendo saying Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 will be delayed until spring 2023. Now that's pretty much an entire year from now. And yeah, they released some extra footage. There's like 5 seconds of extra footage in the trailer that they kind of was trying to appease us with. But kind of foresaw it coming. It's a little bit sad, but you know, it was kind of gonna happen, right? So is Zelda the new Metroid Prime? Let's hope not. I don't expect them to scrap development. But with this delay, the first thing that I thought is, Switch Pro confirmed! Maybe they're waiting to do like a cross release, just like the Wii U, right? With Breath of the Wild actually releasing on the Wii U, and then it came over to the Switch as well. Maybe next year they're pushing it a bit closer to when they're gonna launch a new system or like a Pro version so that it launches on the original, just in time for it to cross over to the Pro version. That's, I think, a little bit far-fetched. I've probably got my hopes up a little bit too much there, but what it could actually mean is that maybe we actually see something like Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD come to the Nintendo Switch. Because I've been saying for so long that I love Wind Waker. I never got to complete the game as a kid because I only ever like rented it or borrowed it from a friend or played it at a friend's house. And Twilight Princess, I've never actually played it. I've never played it, all right? Okay, I'm sorry. And I really want to play these. I really want Wind Waker for myself on the Switch, anywhere that I want, on the go, on a handheld system and on my TV. That would just blow my mind. I want it. They put it on the Wii U. Why is it not on the Switch, right? And the same with Twilight Princess. Now, we've kind of been thinking, well, nah, they won't bring them to the Switch anytime soon because Breath of the Wild is coming out. There's some heavy hitters launching this year, and we just thought, well, the schedule's too full, right? There's too much releasing this year, so they can't possibly bring it to the Switch this year. Well, now there's a massive opening because Breath of the Wild 2 has just been delayed until next year, and well, they need to fill that gap, right? They need to fill the void of all of us Zelda lovers, and I think that they could easily bring like a double pack or 2 separate releases of at least Wind Waker or Twilight Princess, or a double pack of both this year sometime, like in the summer or maybe towards like the end of the year, in preparation for Breath of the Wild 2, because they know that we're going to be upset. They know we're all going to be disappointed, and they're delaying it for the reason that they want to make this game as good as possible so it's the best it can be, right? Now, if you think of it in a business sense, everyone's disappointed. Shares dropped in Nintendo by like 6% or something like that. And well, a way that they could restore faith to fans is bringing these games over to the Switch sometime this year, even if it's the end of this year. And then that's going to revamp that hype and excitement because people will be done with playing those games by spring next year. And then all the hype's going to carry over for Breath of the Wild 2 when it actually launches in spring 2023. That's if it doesn't get delayed again until, I don't know, the end of 2023 or 2024, who knows? But yeah, so that's my take on it. Could we see this actually like trying to push for a Switch Pro or a Switch 2? Probably unlikely, but maybe. More realistically, I reckon they're going to release Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD because they have to, okay, Nintendo? If you're watching this, release these freaking games because I want to play them. If you're slightly enticed by the idea of maybe a new system or something like that, well then maybe you like the idea of new systems coming to the Nintendo Switch Online service, in which case we think we've figured out the roadmap. So go and click this video just here and you can see all about our reasoning by how we think we've actually figured out the roadmap of the new systems that will eventually come to Nintendo Switch Online. So click that video and subscribe. Just do it.